Welcome back to some more War on the Sea. We're on episode 146. Keep saying episode, and I mean part. But of course, you see that when you look at the video itself on the old tubes. So I was prepping a little bit. We have some thunderstorms, so I was only able to start recording now. It's the evening. Where I am, about 7 p.m. And the thing is that I've had my power going out intermittently all day due to the thunderstorms, lightning storms, whichever, and it's still raining. Hopefully we can make this video work. If you're listening or watching or whatever, you'll see my power is still working and the video was able to be recorded. So we're in an engagement near Palembang. So let's just start right into it and see what we got. So we're at the Hornet battle group, and we have some of these aircraft coming in, dive bombers of course, and our ships are they're going right at our ships. There's two groups, looks like 6 aircraft. We had 24 aircraft in the air. Should be pretty easy to get these guys out of the game. So let's watch this and see how it fans out for us. You say, well, should we turn? Well, with that many aircraft, we should be able to handle this pretty easily, right? So that group of 4 is now down, and then just these 2. These guys are down. Let's do a sound check and see if our sound to explosion rate is good. Boom. So I guess you can leave in the comments if it's still off by a second or two. Again, I'm not editing anything, so we get what we get, right? So let's retreat out of here because we've got another thing going on. The other thing going on is this over here. So let's put the blame on the halibut. Halibut? Sure. Maybe the drum. But we have these ships come usually from a level 5 airfield or ship port, and if we go over here to Manila, these are level 3, so they can rearm at this base. But they can't spawn ships. So where did they come from? They didn't come from there. They may have come from Formosa, Keelung, maybe even Hong Kong. We don't know. But they are way too close to this eyesore of mine, which I cannot defend itself for whatever reason. Call it the fuel. I had fuel here before, and it didn't change the fact that I still can't launch aircraft. I never could. When it was level 1, I couldn't, and I tried to experiment to add another level to this, and it didn't change anything. So what I did was I removed troops and fuel to at least make the supplies over troops ratio. So I left engineering here, which I could probably take off. But here we are with a Beaufort with some bombs. We'd like to stop them, get them to turn around. It says 5 MS and an AO. And over here we have a Beaufort coming as well. And some Corsairs with some bombs. These guys over here at Ambon can't make it. And these guys I sent over just because I don't think they're going to get there in time, and we may have to divert them north if they turn around. So we're going to see what happens. Let's put a pin here. As you hear rumbling of thunderstorms in the background. I'm sure you can't hear it, but let's follow this guy and see if we can put some damage on them. They may bypass this base and head south. I don't know. So at 138 tactical, we're going to see if we can turn them. And if we do turn them, we will So what do we got? Let's take a quick gander. Sorry about the sketchy. So it looks like we can go in and pick a target. I don't know exactly which would be the best target, but let's see what we got over here. So this is a supply ship. This is an old supply ship. Another supply ship. Supplies. Supplies. So these guys are undefended, which is kind of good because that means I can just go in and attack. So tonnage wise, I think we should just go in and do a manual, but let's identify a few of these ships first, shall we? I'm looking for who's got the maximum load. Not that it matters, but we're just going to do something different today. So, what is this guy? I think that was him. One shell class. We're going to look at him this way. So he's got this marking of the anchor here. There's the anchor. There's the colored stripy stripes and the V's. He is 3,100 tons. Let's tag him. I don't think he's going to be our target. Let's look at this guy. And this guy is... he's a mid. I think this is him. Let's be sure. Yeah, small, mid, small, large, small, large, small, large, small, large. That's what this guy is. And he's about 2,000 displacement tons bigger. So he'd probably be our target. Let's see what else we got here. We saw this guy earlier. He's one of the older ships. He's even bigger. So we're switching, maybe take him. But let's see what happens here. We got another one of these Winchamaros. And this guy is a different ship. Let's see. Winchamaro is too small, so we're not going to be going after him. Let's find this guy. This white ship. He's this guy. Okay, and he's 8. So he's the largest we've seen so far. So 8 might be our target. Let's go back to 6, and this guy is not. He's smaller. That's this guy, and he's 4. So, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Remember, you got a T, red, bingo. I just fat fingered that, so I think this is our guy we want to go for. And we're going to go crazy and level bomb this guy. Let me see what he's got for guns. These guys are just all machine gun dudes. So we're going to do a level bombing on this dude. Let's go down. Let's do it like that. And as fast as you can. Open bomb bay doors. And we're going to go this way and then this way. So hopefully we can get these guys in our sights. And I want to manual bomb this one. Call it smart, not smart, whatever. We're going to see if we can manage it. So yeah, I want to broadside him. I want to you know, get him as best I can. So we are going to look at their target. And we're going to guide him in. It's this guy right here. Co-pilot, get on your binoculars. That's our guy we're gonna hit. Hopefully. So we're gonna wait until this dot gets right on there, and then we're going to double click this guy. And that's unfortunate. You got to make sure to click on the ship, otherwise these ships will magically disappear. Let's hopefully hit. Oh, there's a skip of the big one. So that was the big bomb that skipped, I believe. We got two hits, but I don't think it did much of anything. Let's see what the report says. I was hoping not to get him shot down, but yeah. Are these guys going to turn, do you think? Or are they going to continue on their way? I think they're going to continue on their way. So let's leave out. We have more aircraft coming in. So not to worry. Corsairs are probably going to be the first. So let's see if we can follow them. Palembang's got more aircraft and attacks. We're going to put up some more aircraft here. Let's launch you guys up. Off the Enterprise and tactical. Should be coming from the north. There is no radar on these aircraft, so you shouldn't be able to click that button. Just like there's no sonar on these aircraft either. So we're going to head them north and see if we can find something. Again, I don't think we're going to be able to find anything, but let's take a look and see. So this group here wants to be alone, so we're going to have these guys form up and just do a circle. Stay with these ships. Yeah, when you do different flights, the first group you max is 24 aircraft. Off the same ship, if you send another flight, they cannot group up together properly. So we'll just leave these guys in circle pattern over the fleet and let the this big group go after whoever's coming after us. Doesn't look like we're going to get them, so we're going to retreat now. We got 30 aircraft overhead, and these guys are coming in. Palembang, we have some troops engaging. I don't know if that is, I don't recall it was like that, but we'll see. I went too fast and skipped over those bombers. Yeah, go shoot these guys down. These guys I don't like. They're bothering me. So it looks like we have torpedo bombers. Alright, torpedo bombers and these big uglies. And they have bombers. So we have enough aircraft in the air to handle these guys. I'm pretty concerned as to why they didn't engage when they first flew in. Hopefully all these guys are going after different, so who's going after these guys? These are 1 through 6. There you go. So you're on the ball, my friend. Let's see if you're gonna do the job. Just get in there and pull the trigger, my friends. They're trying. There we go. I have a feeling that when a target is selected by these individual aircraft and then they get shot down, it takes them a second to find a new target. Really hope that they don't drop their bombs. Let's take a quick look and see. Yeah, good. No bomb droppings for you. Bomb droppings, bird droppings, however you like to call it. Excuse me. So let's do a aircraft check, make sure we got them all. 12 of 12, 1 lost aircraft. Not overly concerned. Relief. Okay. So that's gonna happen. These guys, I was sending them in. What's on the Hornet? We got troops on these guys. Supplies. Let's dump this off over here and see if we can get this fire out. Just a few more fresh troops will be good. But I want to keep track of, more importantly, this guy. No, Beaufort, you can... What kind of range you got still going? Oh, you're 2 torpedoing it. Okay. Corsair, what are you doing? You're going home. So, let's go into tactical and see if we can find him. We really kind of like to... really kind of like to find these guys. We do have bombs. I don't think we're gonna find them, but let's scout up over here and let's change our formation to be line abreast, full spread, so we can get better eyes out there. And lead fighter, use your binoculars, maybe. It's not gonna happen. So we'll let this run a little second, speed it up for the sake of. I don't think we're gonna catch them. These guys are at their max mileage, and it doesn't look like they're gonna make it. We're going to go to the end of the line here and see if... Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get these guys. Yeah, there's a 30... Once you engage, there's, I think, a 30-minute in-game time, not player time, like me playing 30 minutes long. But when this clock goes to 7:30, we'll probably be able to spot them again, but... it all depends on the time of day. We're still in the morning, so we're good, but yeah, we're not going to catch them. Let's retreat. And unfortunately, these guys are heading home, so we have a chance maybe here. So we're gonna go slow. I'd like to catch them, but it doesn't look like we're gonna. Beaufort's, you should be good. So the pollen bond guys are doing their thing again. So we're gonna go in and take a look and see what we find. Should be north of us here, which they are, and it looks like they're these dive bombers, which I don't like. They seem to put on a lot of damage if they hit you, so you don't want them to hit you, that's for sure. We have 29 aircraft in flight, 12 against 12 of them. Let's hope they space out properly. Let's take a look and see. You're going after number 1, you're going after 1, you're going after 2, you're going after 4, you're going after 7, you're going after 6, 11. Okay, looks like we're spread out pretty well. So let's get on this guy again and watch the aircraft get shot down in the distance. So that group's going down pretty quickly. Next group coming in, and we're already being engaged. I like the spread on this one. Stay engaged. Alright, so that's all of them over on this far side. Now we got these 3. And Tail and Charlie's coming after you, my friends. This guy, you don't want to take him? Appreciate it if somebody went after this guy. There we go. So 12 of 12, no losses. Let's retreat. And because of sometimes you gotta look at these aircraft. 336, we're way good on time frame. We're gonna last probably the whole day with that group, so let's just keep them going. We're gonna leave the attack carrier, the Hornet, to its own self. We're not gonna touch that yet. We're gonna stay with the Enterprise. You know, she's 4 damage, looking to be repaired the more aircraft she loses, and she hasn't lost many, so that's what we're going to be doing. We can send up a scout. Yeah, do you want to do that off to North Carolina? Let's send them up. Let's send up our depth charge gurus. And we want to do a small circle around, even smaller, let's say. Yeah, something like that. And you keep doing that, boys. You're not out there for depth charges per se, but we can be used that way. This Beaufort is not gonna do us much good if we don't keep track of him. So let's do so this got 208 remaining on it, so we need to really find this guy. I don't want him to, of course that's too far, but we'll have him do that, and if we come across something, maybe we can attack him. He may land troops here when there's not much we can do about it because we don't have, the airfields don't work on that base. So we're going to go back into the Hornet and we're going to go tactical. And start. So our Kingfishers are way over here. We got a bunch of what looks like torpedo bombers. Yeah, these guys, these are just shark bait, really. Let's make sure that out of the, is it 21? 21 aircraft. Let's see if these guys are spaced out properly. So he's going after 15, probably 2. He's going 3, 1, 2. There's a lot of aircraft after that number 2. Boy. 6. We need some higher numbers, boys. So it looks like we're all focusing on pretty much the lower numbers, teens. And we got to get up to 21, 14. Yeah, 14, that's, we seem to be going after this group here. Hopefully these guys will take forever to get on the deck. Let's see where they stand. They're still flying at altitude. Just starting to do their turns. Can't drop that torpedo at that altitude. So they're going to have to start spiraling, and by that time, hopefully, our fighters can get in. So let's go look at number 1 and see what he's doing. Do we have bombers in this group as well? We do. So it looks like they're going to go after the bombers, and these guys are going after the torpedoes, an awful lot of them. Who's going after the bombers? I'm sorry, my head thought I saw bombers, but apparently they're not bombers, they're just torpedo planes. Yep, everybody's spinning to get to the low altitude so that they can do their thing. Did I miss something? No. These guys are the first. Let's go to the ships. And this is a battle line. 3 formation is destroyer, 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 triangle. Screen for subs, which we haven't encountered in this in a long time. Can't remember a lot that happened in the first 10 videos. So these guys are battle line. Now you notice that when we go into this screen, we select the ships. We're looking at line ahead. You got to be aware that if you click form up, these ships will try and get in one big giant line. So you got to return back to what your formation is. Now remember, we set up these. I set up these fleet formations in 750 standard, which kind of looks like what we're at. So what we're going to do in this situation is we're going to turn this way. And the reason for that is I want these guys to have their guns facing the enemy, not limited numbers of guns. These guys are way too close for my liking. Lose an aircraft? No? Let's go, boys. There we go. So as those guys go after, these guys are turning pretty wildly. It's supposed to be turning that way, my friend. I don't know why. These guys are getting way too close for my liking. Yep, no torpedoes in the water. That's the way I like it. And it kind of looks like we've we're taking out all of them. Yeah, these planes are pretty silly. You know, why would you risk it? Why would you risk sending these guys in as we get hit by a torpedo or something, right? That's my luck. So I think we've gotten them all. Let's do a report and check. 21 of 21. We lost 3 aircraft, which is not the greatest, but that's just how we're gonna roll with it, I guess. But these guys are gonna hang. We need to make sure that these guys are pretty covered. Dutchy Cindy's, you need to put up some aircraft. 21. Looks like you've probably lost some aircraft, which is fine. Let's find this. I don't like this scrolling thing. It should automatically give you the option to escort above your ship that you launched off of. And another thing that's weird about this game is that it tells you the ship that it was launched off of, right? But that Bella Wood doesn't show in this list here. Okay? So for example, if it stays at none, your aircraft will stay exactly where your ship was. And the ships move on and your aircraft stay there. They don't follow the ship. So if you want them to stay over or escort above patrol your aircraft, your ships, you have to select the proper ship. And sometimes, like now, it can be, you know, which ship did this Hellcat come off of? So if I select that, it says Bella Wood. Like if you didn't select them. But if you come down here, there's no Bella Wood listed here. So you kind of have to remember. And yeah, it's using your mind, the mousetrap thing with the squirrel on the wheel in your head, in my head, basically. Yeah, so you can get confused. So for those of you that are new to this game, let's go to the Kingfisher, see what he's doing. He's being attacked randomly. Okay, so you've been spotted. So we're going to begin. Auto just kills your plane, and you don't have the engagement. I'm not a fan of that. We're going to say that he was a smart pilot and he retreated. But we're also going to say he did retreat, so return him to base. So that's the penalty for the reoccurring scout. Instead of sacrificing him and killing the plane, we're going to have him say, uh-oh, return to base, and we return to base. And it's just too hard to find these planes in a big ocean like that. So wow, there he is. So we have 2 Beauforts with torpedoes. We should be able to utilize them. So let's get on the ball here and go after them. They're heading north, so we want to see if you guys can catch them. So we're gonna say go this way, and I want them to catch this group. Very fast versus very slow, medium speed. We should be able to be there before they, you know, in theory, right? Right? Theory. Can we launch anything else from here? No, these guys don't have the 273. Let's see what the distance is. I guess we could. Maybe we should. But does it benefit us? It doesn't. They can't carry anything. What about this guy? 298. He can carry some bombs. I guess we'll send them. We'll send him here. So 298 and then go like that. Yeah, those bombs are nothing, so I don't know. We'll see. There are supply ships. So here's the tickle. Let's remove that note. Let's place a new one, P. And last known location. That's why we're doing this. So that when these guys come over here, they can know to still head for this ghost. If they still head north, they'll be on this pattern or this pattern close enough. We should be able to spot them. And we'll know if they go through this area or if they divert, which I think they're going to go this way. But so that little damage we did to the ship in that first engagement where our aircraft got shot down was enough to turn them around for whatever they were thinking about doing. Now, you guys are coming up, and you only have 75 miles remaining, so I don't think we can reach you. We can't. So we're going to RTB you. You're useless. What are you doing? Hellcats. Yeah, you were up to look, so you just RTB. No, let's change that. I want you to be over the ship that you came from. Let's put you over the Independence, right? Supply Sorbaya. So you guys go back to Independence, Supply Sorbaya, and you're gonna cap. Even though you have munitions, I'm gonna still have you cap for the day at least. And go to, all right, 2 Beauforts with 2 torpedoes. We're gonna try and slow these guys down a little bit. So begin. Again, don't tactical here. You want a tactical over here. Begin. I've had it many times where these guys, crash the game, or it did before. So I just made a rule for myself not to go tactical here. So begin. So these guys are definitely going to be attacking. We want them both to be on the deck. And I'm not going to fuss around. We're going to just go for the let's just go for 2 of these ships, 1 each. Does that sound like a good plan or a bad plan? Maybe 2 torpedoes would be enough, but they're already retreating. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys come down and go this way. And I want them line abreast, so form up. So these guys are going to form up. And I'm not going to play Mickey Mouse with these guys. I'm going to let them do their thing. I just want them to give it their best shot. Maybe that will work. So we're going to aim for these 2 ships. Get them straight so they're spaced. And we are on number 1 aircraft, which is on the right hand side, this guy. And he's going to go for the one in the back. So you're going to go, let's break them. So break, and number 1, you're going to go after this guy. And number 2, you're going to go after this guy. Now the only problem with that is I see that the gap here, 3 we've damaged, so she's slow at 7 knots. She's at 7 as well, maintaining distance. And these guys are speeding, they're at 7 too. So the gap is not being represented properly here as to why there's a gap. How fast are you going? 7 knots. 7 knots. 7 knots. So let's go in and take a look and see what these aircraft will do. Let's focus on you for this engagement. Hopefully we can get some hits. Attacking 3, attacking 4. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this, boys. Let's get some good hits. It's just machine gun fire, but yeah, sometimes they can take out aircraft as well, as we saw in the first attack. So 1 torpedo out, 2 torpedoes out, and we're going to stay right where we are because we don't want to miss fantastical explosions or missing the torpedoes. Man, that looks like a miss to me. You suck. What about this one? That's a hit for pay dirt. So that was pitiful, and he's the lead. You suck, bud. So here's the scenario. These guys were slowing in their retreat in the beginning, first of all. This guy just got hit by a torpedo, and he was already damaged, so I guess that's good. What's the damage? Go to report. And he's heavy, so if anything, we've slowed them down. They can only go as fast as the slowest ship. So now we're down to 5. He may even ignite and sink, which means that all these other ships will return to their regular speed, which I think is 12 knots or 14 knots, I'm not sure. Maybe 9 knots. I'm a little upset that this torpedo missed that ship. That supply ship moved like a destroyer, this guy. He never should have been able to dodge that. Now, could I have manually tried to do the drop? Yeah. Have I manually dropped torpedoes at too high of an altitude that have gone over the ship I was aiming at because of when I pressed the drop button? Yeah, I've done that too. So yeah, I never claimed to be great at this game. So maybe it's funny, maybe it's frustrating, I don't know. But yeah, we got a hit. This guy's doing his thing. He's got fires below. Let's get these guys grouped up so they can laugh about this the next day, I guess. So we're gonna go in a V, just because, why not? And let's have you guys do a turn so you stay in the area. Now, the funny thing about these guys, and I'm not wishing it to happen, but these guys like to, we'll call it, rescue the passengers of the other ship. They like to collide all the time, and I've defended it before in videos, and now I'm kind of getting sick of it a little bit. But we'll see what happens. We'll let this guy smoke burn out. Let's speed this up so we don't have to waste all of our time. Every time I hear a beep, it's because they drop off radar, because these guys are a distance too far away. Let's put you over on this course of action so that we can at least see if you, and sure, why not, get up and go faster. I'm looking for there they go, up here. Which will make these guys all go squirrely on each other, and you know, tendencies to collide. But so yeah, ever since that comment about the audio being off a little bit, that's all I've been really thinking about. I keep thinking about, oh, these guys are hating me because of the audio's off. But I did get a comment from one of the people that is pretty, I think he's up to speed. He doesn't seem to mind. He thinks it's kind of funny when the plane crashes into the ocean and then half a second later you hear the explosion. So Just pretend you're looking through binoculars, and it just takes a while for sound to get to you. Half a second, 2 seconds. Yeah. I think that happens in the YouTube because after I record the video and I preview, 15 minutes or so of the audio, make sure it's even recording my voice, I don't see any, I've never noticed any delays. It's always been fine. Either there's audio or there's no audio. And I did that a couple times too in the series, and I apologize. But that was early on, and when I thought I was recording, I actually wasn't. So this guy's going to be fine. And to check, let's go to report and see. He's still heavy. So he hasn't gotten better. But when this fire goes out, he'll be heavy minor, I think. He'll be heavy and minor flooding, probably. Or it'll be minor heavy or something. I don't know. So his fires are out. Let's see what he did. He's still heavy, but he's not going to get worse. So let's retreat out. Okay, so he was here. These guys have some time left, so we're going to have them do scouts to see if we can maintain his presence like this for our 125, and then he'll go home. Because these guys are coming in. And these guys have little boo-boo bombs, and we'll see what we can do. But these guys are trying to cut them off at the pass, and that might be where we get them, but we'll see. And as of everything else that's happening, what's happening here? Let's take a look. So Pompey is up here trying to get supplies. She's still rocking the Prince Williams, so we're going to manage some cargo and send her home to Pompey. And Pompey's not that important right now, really, to be honest. Yeah, she's really not that important. We don't need to raise this at all. We're going to have her sit off to the side. So, Pompey, you're going to go and pretend that you're waiting for something else. And you're just going to sit there. Who else we got over here? Pelu, invasion group. Pelu. Yeah, I can't remember locations for garbage. Pelelu. Alright, I'm trying. I know you guys are screaming at the screen. I'm trying here. I pretty much believe it's over here, but... Palembang. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, there you are. Duh. Okay. So you're invading. So you're going to go with a full complement of whatever we can as an invasion force. You're the primary, which means fuel and engineering, which means engineering and fuel. That's where your cargo is going to be. So let's load you up appropriately as best we can. So we're going to go troops. Oh, you're not there yet. Of course you're not. Why would you be? You gotta come out so that we can see if they spot anything over here. And we did. Good. So these guys are loaded for bear with their heavy-duty bombs, and we're gonna have them skip bomb, of course, and we're gonna attack a different ship this time. The reason is because let's get these guys on the deck, shall we? want to get... See, your status is still... We got to target it to see its speed. 6 knots. I think we should tack somebody like this. So if we go by weight, this guy was pretty heavy. This guy, if we skip bomb him, we have a better chance of hitting him, but he's too small. I think we're gonna risk it and go for this guy, these fighters, because I just think it's a better call. So let's get these guys to come over here, head this way, and I'm gonna go at 90. I can't get them to be in the position I want them in, and it really doesn't matter. These bombs, they shouldn't do that much. If they skip and all hit, that's one thing, but I have a feeling it's not going to work that way. Maybe Vic is not the best formation. Maybe we need to change to something else. No, that's meaning these two guys will probably miss bad. What does line abreast look like? That means they're even. Let's try that. So I believe that's our guy. So let's turn in. And you want to have these guys going at your best speed. I think this is him right here. This guy, right? So when we get to a good angle, I think we're gonna hit the attack button. I don't like how he's so low, but we're gonna go for him anyway. So there we go. We're going in. Let's see how well this works for us, and see how they're adjusting. I don't like how he's moving so aft like that. Right. Okay. Good job, boys. So let's zip you out so that you guys can move and not get shot down. So I'm okay with that hit. I don't think we did any real damage to him. But he is going at 4 knots now. Let's see what his damage looks like. He's critical heavy. He'll burn down, I think, which is kind of sad. But he's an old... I believe he's one of the older supply ships that they had. Sure looks old, doesn't he? And again, this guy is a... let's scroll through. I could guess names, but yeah, that's him right here. So he is this guy. Doesn't tell you any history about these guys. Aratama Maru. Aratama. Okay, that's a thing. So he's got anti-aircraft guns on him that they don't head to the bow very well. So what would be a choice that we could do there is a choice we could do. We could find some of these unarmed ships. I would say maybe this guy. Have these guys go this way and then strafe and try a strafing run. It's something to do, I think. And we could put everybody in line ahead and form up that way and go after that dude. So let's see these guys hit the deck. Hit the deck, way down deck. And let's speed up so that we can get this engagement over with. This guy seems to want to turn in. Of course, we don't want to attack him from a good angle or a bad angle. So maybe think about what's the best way to get this guy. So he is way back here. And he's covered by this guy. So maybe we need to find a different target. Status on number 1. Let's report on 1. Heavy, heavy. So we got heavy, heavy, and heavy, heavy. So we want to attack somebody that is not gonna. With these 3 aircraft with their 7.62s, I think, or 30 cals. I don't know what they have on them. You guys all know, so you could tell me if you wanted. I'd still like to go for this number 4 guy, but he's not in a good position. So we're going to get our guys to do a little spinny action and wait for him to move a little bit. Alright, so there's a spot right through here that we could get them going. Do we risk it? Do we not? Let's risk it. Let's go in and see if these guys can make a name for themselves without too much trouble. Well done, boys. Well done. So we pause, we go into this. We want to do a spread box to get them to get away from so just to get them to maneuver a little bit is the goal. So that's a pretty good hit. I'm okay with that. Let's see what we did to number 4. He's going down. I like it. Let's find another one we can go after. What do you say to that? Wow. Okay, good job, boys. So we're gonna line up again. Line ahead. And who's not damaged in this group? Or number 2, and number 5, and number 6. So who's number 6? No, number 2, number 5. I think number 5 might be the guy we want to go for. Let's find out where. Let's recognize him first of all. Identify him is a better English term to use. And let's find the big cargo guy, because he's got boom booms on his deck, so we might as well Winchell Morrow Let's find out where his guns are, anti-aircraft. So again, he's a bow guy. Side is no good. The brighter the yellow means more guns can go in that direction. So port and starboard is a no-go, or most safest is from the bow. So we want to catch this guy over here. So let's get you back on the deck and get you to form up and get you to come this way. And hopefully by the time we get down and start heading this way, we'll still have a bow shot on this guy when these guys clear out. Are these guys colliding with each other? No. Maybe. Good job, Captain. Slowing down. I like to see it. Did they go reverse or just gamey slow down? I love to see it where, you know, if I'm looking at these blades right, it kind of looks like he's in reverse, which would explain why he was able to avoid that. So again, we're going to send these guys after this dude here. Not this dude, but well, maybe he's stationary. Now, I still like to go for this one in the back. Because I think his direction will give us a better angle due to our distance. So let's click on this guy, and you see he's going to turn into us here shortly. And let's turn in. So we're going to attack here. Watch we get all shot down now. Well done, boys. Pause. We're going to go into box, full spread, split it. So we got some damage now. What's this guy doing? He's just running. Not really near anybody either, but we're gonna let that other guy burn. Again, these small groups of aircraft, it doesn't, you know, we're not gonna sink them, although we may. They sunk the last ship they shot at. This guy is done already. This guy, number 5, Wenchun Maro. What's his report on you? Moderate heavy, so heavy flooding. So he may go down just from the flooding. I don't know how that happens, but... So, who's next on the list? Number 6 is our guy, I think. We're going to have these guys go on the deck again. And I think we're going to shoot at number 6. To our aircraft here. These guys to line ahead and tighten it up. So we want to nose got, you know, bow shoot this dude. So we're going to scroll in and get in close before I hit the attack button. I'm going to get across his bow. He's turning pretty sharp too. This is the guy that dodged the torpedoes. do that attack too close, they, I think the angle's bad, but whatever. Yeah, that'll work for you, my friend. And, box, red, pull them up. So we're getting some damage here. We've gone through about half of our ammunition, and we're going to line up again for another one of these. And I think it's going to be this guy. Yeah, that's weird, man. These aircraft can do that. So we're going to go after this guy. He's pointing his bow at us. So we're gonna do the thing we do, and that's attack him from the bow. Didn't research this guy really, so we did earlier. We attacked him once already. But if you get down to torpedo planes and fighters and bombers, and these are the ones that get this dude. That's impressive. I'm gonna get right on his bow, and then I usually wait until they start shooting at us, but it's close enough. Let's see how he reacts to this. He seemed to like it a lot better. Maybe he didn't like it better because he just went down from a few. Alright, well, let's keep going with this one. Number 2 and number 5, that's our questions. Number 2 is our next guy. Don't have an awful lot of ammo, so this guy's probably going to burn down. So we want our guys to get on the deck. Get in line formation, line ahead, and we're going to go after this guy. But we're going to do it from this direction, the bow. So we want you guys to head this way. Do that, and that will be our target. The heroes of the sky are these guys today. I'm amazed that these guns are doing so well. So, what's the status on this guy? He's going 7 knots. He's in a turning circle. Which, hey, buddy, that doesn't work out very well. We're gonna go in now because he's just gonna stay in a circle, and we're gonna wait for him to turn to us, hopefully. Attack. So let's see how we do. Wow. Lots of boom boom on that. So we might be able to get all these ships. That's just surprising. In theory, we shouldn't be able to. Let's see the status on these guys. So this guy's moderate heavy. Heavy. This guy will probably burn down. Let's go for the number 5. which is this dude. So we're gonna go this way. Let's make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing here. And line ahead, form up. We want to attack you. And see where ammo, the green line down here, machine guns, getting pretty low. Six machine guns. That's why that we're doing so well. It's just the amount of fire is what's doing it. So if we get, let's do something crazy here and slow down. This is probably our last run. So this guy's burning pretty good. Do we go after this guy? Do we go after this guy? Let's think right on this, okay? Moderate heavy, he may burn himself down. This guy's heavy, heavy. This is the biggest ship in the group. I think you should go to number 3. I know, I keep changing my mind. This guy's right here. He's not doing no burning. Let's go after 3. Get a good pouncing on this guy. He shouldn't be able to defend himself very well. So we did slow down. So what is slowing down due to our defense capability? We got more time on target, which means more boom boom go boom, and that's how I like it. Still got some ammo left. He's toast. Moderate heavy or heavy moderate. Let's look at both of these wind shoes. So this guy's burning bad, and this guy looks like he's sinking. What's the ammo status? We got about 20% of guns, so one ship is all we're going to be able to get. I say we... what's the deal? I say we get in Vic formation and go up a little bit, and then we just circle, and then we hit the speed button, and then we watch these guys and see if they decide to burn to the ground. Because I don't think, you know, if this guy sinks, this is the worst off ship, right? Number 5? No, moderate heavy. He's got heavy flooding. This guy's heavy, heavy. Maybe we should attack number 4, or yeah, number 5, and send him to the ground once and for all. I think that's probably what we should do. So let's go back over here. I keep changing my mind. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, you know. Yeah, so the other one went down. So this is the last ship. Let's go after him, right? Get in that formation. Line ahead. Form up. And Wenshumaru, transporting a car. Somebody's making these calls when they make these models, and I just think it's pretty cool. I don't know why they don't have like guys standing around, you know, on the ship. Oh, they do right here. Sorry. Oh no, they don't. Those are lights. Okay. I thought that was a dude. See, it kind of looks like there's a dude there. His head, his body. Yeah, standing behind a spotlight, but I thought that was a person. Alright, so you guys do your thing. I'm going to slow you way down so you empty all your ammunition in one shot. And let's go do this. So the time it took for that guy to get over there, these guys, let's make sure we're going straight. I want to get him from the bow. Slow your roll. So we're gonna go straight up and then right down his gullet. These guys are in a good speed, at least to empty all their ammunition. This guy's all lonely as can be. Look at him out there. And if we can get enough rounds in him, maybe we can make his day batter up. Yeah, sometimes the words just come out. So I'm gonna go right on his bow. All that explosive stuff on his ship deck should be enough. It was for the last guy. He's already shooting at us. These pilots, there's watches with the rifles. So that's really close. Let's do that. I'll see how they did gain altitude. That should be enough though. But you see how this guy was too close? The other guys went up to attack altitude to dive into the target. This guy didn't. And he didn't take one shot. So let's see what the status is on this guy now. He's critical. They're done. Okay. So let's get you guys up. And yeah, just one more thing that you got to be aware of in this game. The distance to target, you can't just click the attack. If you're too close, it ain't gonna work. So these guys are the heroes of this mission. They definitely deserve a hero's welcome because they sunk everything. This guy's gone. This guy's... Are they even visible anymore? Yeah, on other people's games with better GPUs and stuff, you can actually see ships better on the... I mean, these guys, it's probably too deep and they're way down there, so... Yeah. We haven't wiped out entire fleets a lot in this game because of my bad gameplay, of course. But I don't think I've seen... You know, they were damaged by previous aircraft, but 3 aircraft. 3 aircraft. Let's give these guys a round of applause, shall we? They did quite a job, let me tell you. I underestimated you, my friend. I apologize. And you did a very, very, very good job. You and your 2 mates. And we didn't lose an aircraft. These guys did a great job. I kind of want to use these guys as screenshots now because of the good job they did. Yeah, gotta love it. The Netherlands. Dutch. The Dutch? Yeah, Dutch? Netherlands? Silly American. So yeah, that's it for these guys. We're gonna move on. I think that we'll go to the morning on this one, and then we'll probably call this one a day. There is no need for you to... Well, is there a need? You guys can defend yourselves. These guys can't defend themselves. I'm gonna make a command decision and say that you guys need to be over here, because if anything comes to Ambon, we should be able to defend ourselves. We have an airfield. We're closer to here, Sarong. So I'm gonna make a command decision and say that you guys are coming over here to defend. And we want you there, and we're gonna change who you are. You are now the Kendari Defense Force. And that's what we're going to do with you. And maybe we'll send over somebody to Ambon later, but right now I'm not concerned. I'm more concerned that they made it through this strait. And I kind of like you. Do I want you there? Let's have you do this. Right in that. Just do this spot right here. That's all I want you to do. It's a very easy order. You just stay doing that circle and scout. Don't let anything in this alley. And I'm gonna have you do the same thing. The drum. I want you to patrol from here to here. And I'm sorry if you don't like that, but you're probably not gonna see a darn thing. But Defense Force Peleliu will guard against resupply to Peleliu that has no airfield anymore. So that's just how we're going to do it, my friend. And you guys just have to suck it up and deal with it. And we're going to put you even closer so that if anything comes close, we should be able to see you. No worries, right? So let's get through this day. I think what we have going on over here is... Are you guys unloading? Or are you waiting to do something important with your life? Let's manage cargo and see what we got on this base. I think we should probably bring another group over. So let's do that. Supplies, troops. Supplies. Troops. And troops. And then we'll just do a couple little supplies here and there. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. We're even Stevens, and we're gonna go over here and join the other groups. Because in the next video is when we're going to bombard Singapore. We don't need this base. We do need, actually, let's make sure, yeah. See, I placed this out of the way. We need Singapore, but I placed this as a, so I don't have to keep going back to, I'll do it for you guys, but so I don't have to keep looking at this craziness. So I marked on the base, all the bases that we need to take to win the game. So we did this one. We're good. I leave the boxes here so that if they get taken or invaded, I know I have to defend it. If there's not a box, I think I may have taken away from some of these guys, but the boxes I'm gonna leave so that I know I have to go and take it back. But I need to take all these islands, all here, all of Dutch East Indies, Malaya, Philippines, Manila. I don't have to take, I do have to take Singapore, but I don't need Kuala Lumpur, Saigon, Haiphong, Hong Kong, Formosa. I don't need these bases. I need Okinawa and Iwo Jima, And I think that does the game. So that's where we're headed. And that's what we're going to do. And these guys are coming in again. So here's the thing. Let's get this guy to do something strange. And we're going to have him run this way. And when he's done, he'll return. Let's see if these guys are going after him or us. And they are. Okay. So, kingfishers are over here. We want them to... form up, go on the deck, go as fast as you can, and head towards your ships, which is this way. So let's start, and we'll get all the aircraft involved as well. I didn't want to follow my orders, so let's do this. In fact, they don't need to do that because they're not close enough. So let's follow these aircraft that have seen better days. And who are you shooting down? Tex. You're going after the lead, huh? So we'll let these guys get into the thing. And these guys are attackers. And these guys got crazy guns on them. And they maneuver better than us, which is strange. So we're shooting them down, which is good. 232, we're going 272. Let's see if we can get this guy. We should be able to get him. Come on, hero. There you go. Easy there, Tex. Hey! What's that? From Ghostbusters, right? Heavy on the trigger there, bro. A little heavy on the trigger. Those guns would be red hot barrels from that. Every time I've heard of any kind of World War II story about fighter pilots, they talk about, you know, 2-second squeezes of the trigger. You know, like, brr, brr, you know, very quick. Not holding that sucker down like you got infinite ammo. And they talk about how many times they can do that, because of the number of rounds they have on the planes and how quickly the guns shoot. And I wish that some of these games would just make that a little bit more realistic. You know, how many rounds does this green represent? Far more than the aircraft had, which is kind of crazy. So, we got them all. Let's retreat. No losses, 29 aircraft up, we shot down 8. So let's see if we can move on here. Cosray, what are you doing? Some of these guys are coming back with troops because they can't drop them off anywhere. Cosray, do we still need to drop you stuff? I don't think so. I think you're no longer an issue. We need to start prepping for Peleliu, so I think we're gonna divert you over here to Sarong. So I think we're gonna name you here's my mind thinking again. Yeah, we're gonna send you to Sarong so that you can be closer to, you know, supplies and stuff. Let's manage cargo. There's not an awful lot here. That's of course the case. what are you doing? You're going to truck. And truck has all sorts of stuff. So you can wait. We're going to strip Wake Island with Causeway. Manage cargo, and let's focus mainly on supplies. Let's see if we can do this and not hurt ourselves in the long run. What's the best way to do this? I think we grab that, come over here, and we do this, and we do this. And I think that's all we can take. And then what we do is we go to truck, or maybe Pompeii, and fill up the rest. I think we could manage by going to truck before we hit Sarong. So again, troops, supplies. So if we go troops here, supplies here, supplies everything basically, and then we take some fuel. How much fuel we got on this base? Oh, we got a lot. So let's do that. Let's get your fuel. And then we're gonna have, let's see, 100. That's 1,000. That's 1,900. Yeah, 1,900 more supplies on this group. So we're at 25, I think. Yeah, I think we should be good. Let's course to truck and steal some of their stuff. And you're gonna wait over here when it's your turn. Pelelu invasion group, what are you doing? So yeah, you need to manage cargo, okay? And we are gonna do just your basic invasion group. You're the one that has to work it through. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that to cover those troops. Then we're gonna say oil. Troops, supplies, and then engineering on you. And then the rest of these guys will be, let's see if we can break it up. We did this before. 250, 150. So if we go 250, and then we do 100 and... I did it again. Well, I did the same thing last time. So if we go 400 supplies on you, and then we do 150 and 150, that's 300 troops to 400 supplies. That's a good number. That's how my mind works. I'm sorry, guys. I know. So, and you're gonna go all the way to... You're gonna go all the way to a muster point, which is gonna be... How come you're not following the course of action? Oh, it's because Wake's in the way. So if we go this way and then this way, we'll muster here. And that's going to be our muster point. Of course it does that. Yeah, we want you right there. So everybody's going to meet here for Pelelu when that happens. And Caving, you're the one that is going to be helping with this engagement, I think. But we're gonna flush that out when we get to Sarong. All right, let's move on. course. So fighters now, we're getting to the bottom of their barrel here. We need to start thinking about landing and recovering a group. We're gonna have these guys do a turn. I know we're not. Yeah, we are. We're gonna have them turn. Let's have them turn this way. So it looks like we're already at 500 is our formation, even though it says 750. They should take care of them pretty easily, even though these guys are more maneuverable than us. Still don't want them to freely bomb us. You can do better than that, boys. Come on, shoot. Boy, oh boy, boy. This is the hero. Well done. And that looks like we got them all. There's one here. Of course, there's always one, right? That should be it. Double check always. Sometimes you think it's just the fighters, but off in the distance there are other planes. You want to make sure that you get everybody in the group. Look at this crazy formations just by making a turn. So we decided to turn this way, and look at what everybody did. Did I get the formation wrong? Well, you're not in battle line. Maybe you were in something else, and I messed that up. It doesn't. They don't like to maneuver from a different formation that you form them in. So yeah, that's why they do that circly crazy stuff. Let's see what their formation was. They came in. It said battle line, but I wasn't paying attention, so maybe they were in 3 formation. No, there's a battle line. And it's supposed to be at 750. That's what this is supposed to look like. I think that's what they were, but I don't know why just a turn made them go squirrely like that. But we need to take a look at these aircraft here. I'm going to do something. These guys are going to land, but they're not going to... we're going to have them land. See, now that we just have these guys over us, and we're going to go to the attack carrier, the Hornet, and we're going to send up her Wildcats. Damage does not get repaired when they are on the reoccurring cap. You know, like you hit this reoccurring over... This is the Hornet, right? So let's go over here to Hornet Enterprise Battle Group, and then you hit this button. It's supposed to make them keep taking, land, and when they run out of fuel, they land, refuel, rearm, but they don't repair. So that's why we're switching these guys out. That's the only reason, because we're not going to invade Singapore until later. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So if we go back over here, we see that these guys need to land as well. So we're going to land them. So Hornet, or Enterprise, should have 26 of their 37 aircraft remaining. They can still send up 24, which is the maximum aircraft you can send off an aircraft at one time, aircraft carrier fighter group at one time. We have these guys up. They have 8 remaining out of the 36. So we've lost a few, but not many. But they're going to be the ones taking over for the day. So let's get these guys rolling here. And as these supply ships come in, now we have all sorts of aircraft there. and we should be able to be safe and go to the next day. And we stopped because why? Sarong, you need to pick up some stuff, I guess, and you're gonna go over here to help with Pelelu. Let's manage your cargo and load you up and send you on your way. So yeah, we can take it down. Midway, I don't think you can take off all the troops and then lose the base. But at Wake Island, if you take off all the troops, you lose the base. And you have to land the troops back, and then you get it back. So that's all the troops we're going to be able to take off of this, I think. And I'm going to do something that's weird, but I like to keep these two ships next to each other. Engineering, fuel. Always. That's just, it makes sense in my mind. So that's what I'm doing. And that's, oh, there's not enough fuel there. Come on. All right, we'll pick some up off a wake. And then we're gonna go troops. Let's get these sorted out first. Macaulay, supplies. And anywhere we can fit supplies is what we're gonna take. Although, yeah, why not? Sure. And sure. So that's a good even Steven ratio. So again, more supplies in this group than in the past, and that's because we want to make sure that we have extras when we get to the location. So we're gonna pick up some fuel at Wake. Actually, maybe we'll take it from truck. Yeah, let's take it from truck. Truck is overwhelmed. They don't need all that, and they're not participating in any more real invasions, I don't think. We're gonna take it from here. Let's go to truck instead and take the fuel. So let's go to truck, and the next time we'll see that happen, and then we'll go here, and then we'll muster up here, or maybe we'll. Where are you going? I think we can divert you now. I think you can go over here and wait. Yeah, do that. Go to the spot. Yeah, you're gonna get there before the invasion group, but that's fine. We're good with that. We might be low on troops, but I'm okay. We're good. So let's get the ball rolling. All right, what do we got here? Go for it. You got a bomb on you. Okay. And what is this? 6 ships, supplies. Let us mark it. Yeah, I don't know why they're sending these. They do have destroyer escorts. So we're gonna send out these guys with torpedoes. Yeah, and you're gonna go straight this way. Yeah, you failed again. You need to start being better with your box. Let's begin you. And so another one of these groups. I like you as a target. Not one defense of ship. So we're gonna put you to use, and we're gonna have you just go after that guy. But you have a big old bomb on you, right? and he has no guns. So we are going to okay. Let's play a little manual bombing here. Not the greatest manual bombing person, but we'll line this guy up semi, and they should turn. See if he's turning. The reason why we're attacking this ship is because that's where all the troops are. You say, no, they're injured. No, they're heading into harm's way. It's an invasion group. Invasion groups don't come with injured people. They come with troops. And why would you send an empty ship? You say, well, it's just nurses and doctors. No. It may appear that way, and in theory that's probably what they were used for, but in this game they're filled with like 3,000 troops or something. So that's why we're not going to allow that to happen. So we want to get this guy from the rear to the bow. And he doesn't seem to want to adjust, but there's a big old bomb getting ready to be landed on this deck. So let's do that, shall we? Now, in theory, should this guy ever be able to dodge us? No, he's a cruise ship. He should never be able to dodge a plane. But in this game, sometimes they can, which is just odd. So hopefully I can hit this guy without too much trouble. So yeah, on the fly, kind of flibbity, but let's see if I hit him. Yeah, he's pretty accurate. That's a pretty good hit. That would cause some pretty good damage. 2,000-pound bomb. Let's see what we did to number 5. Moderate damage. Okay. Maybe it's too early to see the complete damage on this ship. Maybe it's going to get better, worse. Not even a fire. Really? So you've been seen. Do you guys want to turn around and run away? So this aircraft, the Beaufort, it's not a Beaufighter, it's a Beaufort. And the Beaufort has these 2 forward-facing guns. It's not a turret, from what I understand. It's a static, and they're Browning machine guns. I don't think they're 50 cals, they're 7 millimeters. Which I think is a 30 cal. I'm not that familiar with some of these old machine guns, but maybe they're talking about this guy in the back. Can't read, but it says, probably says 1 Browning, which is this guy. That's a 50 cal in the back. Is he a dual? He's a dual. But I know that these guys can shoot from the bow like that, but these guns aren't capable to hit a ship and sink it. But these guys are going squirrely, heading home. Let's take a look and see what this guy's doing. He's going 12. He's no worse for wear. Report is moderate. So, not much happening with that group. It seems like we discouraged them and they're heading home, which is probably best for them. So, let's retreat. And who do we have coming out here? Did we say we were going to send somebody? Flying Fortresses got nothing on them. This guy's coming over. This guy is not doing much. Can we send anything out from Sarong? Or did I already do that? No, we have to wait. Again, we're trying to go to the morning here. Sarong, you are sending Beauforts with torpedoes. So course up this way. And we're going to send you guys as well. And you're going to go with... we're going to go with these bombs. And we're going to have you course this way as well. I don't know if they're going to be there, but we're going to do it. We'll go slow and not kill the immersion here. There we go. And we got the Corsairs and the Beaufighters. So these are torpedoes and these are skip bombers. So we're going to start these in, and I want them to do a little turn. This one. Yeah, we're going to have you go on the deck. And these guys are torpedoes, and we want you to go this way. And you're going to go on the deck and max your speed. And we're going to send both of these after one ship. I think we learned our lesson last time that we need to maybe go for somebody up front. So we're probably going to go for this guy here with them. And these guys can... I'm going to send one for each ship, and I'm thinking boom, boom, boom. Let's break. And number one, I want you to go for this guy. So you're going to attack. You are going to go for this guy. Attack. And you are going to go for this guy. Attack. And we'll let them do their thing. Let's follow this guy in. And we'll see what happens here. So it's got center group bombs on this guy. Nice big old bomb. It should definitely hit. Should be no question. It should be absolute perfection bombing. And let's see what happens to these bombs here. See how good you are, my friend. Now, as soon as they release, they should climb and not crash into the side of the ship. But I'm not liking the angle. You need to go towards the bow more, friend. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to let him do his thing. Do your thing. Sink him. There should be enough there to sink this cargo ship. So when's he going to drop? When's he going to drop? Don't hit the stack. Get out of there. Okay. Good job. Good job. All three. Excellent. Excellent, my friends. I'm very pleased with that. We like it. Well done. And by well done, I mean form up and hit the deck. And we're going to come over and we're going to attack from the bow. This guy. We're not going to change his speed or anything. We're We're just gonna let them do their thing. Let's check on 2, 3, and 4. So, 2 moderate, 3 critical heavy, 4 critical heavy. Well done. So we're gonna go after number 6 now with our fighters, and 4 is sunk, which is good. And I imagine the other 2 will go from their own fires, but we'll see what happens. So these guys definitely have 50 cals. They definitely are. This guy got hit. How dare you? So let's try and do this again and see if we can be successful. Now those older Dutch planes, P-36s, I think is what they are, but they seem to have no problem taking out cargo ships. Let's see if we can get on target here. This guy is squirrely. He seems to... We're bow attacking these cargo ships because I believe they're pretty similar with their guns. Either no guns or rifles or whatever. Kind of got to make sure that we do it in the right timing. So as soon as he starts shooting, we're going to attack. They go up and then they go down. So let's see how we do. Yeah, 50 cals are pretty good. I don't like losing these guys. Corsairs. So this guy, we're gonna send the Beauforts after this dude right here, and hopefully they can do their job. You know, are they too far away? Maybe. Let's see what happens. Let these guys do their thing. So for you guys, I want you to distract for now. So you're gonna form up in a Vic. Let's get up. And I want you guys to circle over this guy. Number 6 is done. That was a good attack. So, as long as he goes straight, put them in this circle pattern over on this side, because we have these guys coming for, not bad, coming for this guy. How about we form you guys up a little bit, huh? So, our target is right here, behind the other ship. We should be able to go in and attack this guy. Hopefully he's going to go straight. Let's go over here and see what he's doing. No, he's turning. So here's a choice. Do we yeah, we do. We adjust. So if he's turning away from us, we want to be in a position to attack at the 90 on his on the port side, I guess. So we want to attack him from this angle, but he's in a turn, I think. Still? This guy roll over. Hell yeah. I love the creeks. I do wish this game put more of a slick. This is supposed to be debris, but it looks like bubbles to me. I wish to see a oil slick or boxes floating in the water, or what? How about boats? You know, some boats to show that the crew got off. Wouldn't that be nice? So I think this is a pretty good spot. Let's attack. Pretty good for me is usually not the greatest. Let's see if we're gonna be in a good mood or a bad mood. Looks like a good mood. Drop. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Looks like a good hit. And 2. Yeah. So the Corsairs went in and did their bit. You guys go up. You're done for the day. And look how quickly they rise. Up. Yeah, they're doing the best they can, but that's about all they can do. So these Corsairs, I want you to attack this guy. And go on the deck. Let's go back to these guys here. We want to be in a line ahead. Form up, and 385. Let's go down to about that. See if we can make that work for you. Where's the other one? You need to get your buddy with you before we send you in. So we're over the 2-hour mark, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm okay with that, as long as my computer can handle it. At this point, sometimes I'm concerned that we're going to get a crash. We're pretty good at this present moment, but we'll see. I don't have a bad computer. I just, you know, once you get a computer that's a few years old, start talking about CPU and memory and stuff like that, graphics cards and things. So he started shooting, so let's see if we can get some good hits. A little bit from the side. No explosions? Really? So status on 152. Let's see. Alright, 1 is heavy moderate, 2 is heavy moderate, and 5 is heavy heavy. We're not going to attack that guy. We're going to attack this guy here. So let's go around and get some guns on this guy. I don't like 155. That's way too slow. Let's go 250. I can get it close enough. So, you guys need to get out ahead of this guy. So 251, let's see how well this goes. Not exactly nose on, but not bad. That works, and you're here already. So why don't you do this? Some fires going on that. So we can try that again. Let's see what the status on 1 and 2 are. So 1 and 2 are critical moderate. 2 is probably the one we need to go for again. Let these guys get to a good distance. See, they go up really fast. We need to cycle that scroll bar so he goes back down. And he's burned pretty good. And this guy's looks like he's sinking. And we may even let this guy go if we feel like it. But I'd be okay letting him go if he goes home and tells everybody what happened. So we're gonna go for, let's go for number 2. So these guys are just gonna go off and do their thing. I'm gonna let them just go. Do it. So let's watch these guys. Give me 1 second. In there. Closer. This is a bad angle to be at. I said I was going to let them do their thing, so let's see how their thing works out for them. It works out good for them. And because we're here, we're gonna have you guys attack this guy. So this guy didn't slow down. He's still going too fast. So not a very long time on target. That beep was the aircraft departing the pattern, if you will. So that guy's done. So we might as well use what we can in a final ditch effort against and this ship is just not capable, so we're gonna go in right next to the right next to this guy. We're not gonna even bother. He may sink before we get there, but I'm gonna let the spy ship go. And yeah, we're gonna rub it in their face. But you, I'm sorry to say, you have to go because I said so. And not a lot of ammunition, so let's see what we got. On target, boys. There we go. That should do you. Yep. And you're toast. And this guy, is it a sin to let him go? It's not, because this guy's got 3 rounds left on him. We're gonna just do this. We have like 20 rounds remaining. On this guy. This guy won't attack because he doesn't have any ammo. He's out, so the other guy is the only one that can go. And yeah, let's see how eventful this is. Speed it up so we can just get it over with. I don't think anything's gonna happen. You probably won't even hit the ship with such little rounds. But we have to you know, let's watch and just see if he gets any hits. I don't think he does. Yeah, see, that's just not a lot of boom boom to go. So that's all he could do. You're on your own. We didn't let you go. We let you know that we aren't happy with you, and he'll go home. And he will go home alone with heavy and moderate damage on you. And we get 5 command points. Let's retreat. So, you guys RTB. Job well done. You guys can as well RTB. You have no fuel, so I can't give you that order. What do you got? I don't think I'm going to send out anything else after them. This guy, you're going to stay put. I don't want you to do anything. Submarine, your orders are to not let anything through this area. Again, if we catch it happening again, you're going to be dismissed. Put somebody else out there. So let's let these guys run. We'll get to the morning, and hopefully we can continue on another video. We're piling up pretty good over here at Palembang. I'm okay with that, and we're at 5 o'clock in the morning. So this is where we're going to stop the video at 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think that's more than enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope that I tried to put as much into it as I could. But we'll see you again in the next episode. Not part, episode. No, they're parts.
I keep forgetting. All right. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.